3-1.
We're going to be moving to the northwest about 50 to 100 meters just outside of the base to do a sandbox exercise on them buildings that have been placed down if we want to make your way there dismounted.
Roll, copies.
You want everybody lined up, Captain?
Just behind you here, getting into their squads and place them.
Alright, do you want to form up? Assembly formation, fire team leaders, get your guys lined up properly.
Line up on me, guys.
Go ahead and line up with the crew there, Anderson. With your lines.
Get your guys lined up. Nice, guys. Good job.
Alright. As you can see, we put down a mock town behind us. We're going to be doing a little bit of lecture here, and then about 5 to 10 minutes of practical application on the buildings. We're going to be focusing on MOUT, because that's what this FTX is based on. So Sanshram, who is the chief OSIT instructor who does MOUT on a day-to-day basis in OSIT, is going to run you guys through some basics, and then we're going to see how it gets applied by Havoc 2. Sanshram, if you want to come up here and go through what you need to go through.
Thank you, sir. Okay, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Sergeant Shramp. I am the AIT chief, and I teach OSIT twice a month. First thing I tell everyone in OSIT, first of all, everyone's full circle on me. Make sure everyone can hear.
Yeah. Everyone take your magazines out of your weapons as well.
Good on up, guys.
Mags out of your weapons before.
Mags out, guys.
Yeah, everyone condition green your weapons. Mags out. Did everyone hear me all right?
Paper.
Okay, the first thing I would tell everyone is that MOUT is like religion. CQB is like religion. There are a million ways to practice it. Everyone is convinced that their way is the right way. What we're going over today is the building blocks. This is a formalized learning tool version of it. These tactics, techniques, and procedures are being refined every day throughout the world. It changes constantly. So a lot of you have real world experience. A lot of you have seen this done in a different way, or you've watched a video where it's been done a certain way. I am always open to discussions about tactics, techniques, procedures, what have you. What we're doing today is a learning tool. So if you're like, have some sort of, hey, that's not how we did it back in fill in the blank, I don't care. Doesn't matter. First thing, in a MOUT environment, most important thing to know is that a MOUT environment is a 360-degree environment, but it is also a dome. When we're on flat ground, you don't really have to worry about threats from up above. In a MOUT environment, you almost always have to worry about threats from up above. There's always going to be elevated positions to shoot down from. And I can assure you those are the most likely positions to be shot from. If you're someone that has a weapon system that needs a line of sight, best way to get line of sight is to be from an elevated position. The only way to counter that is with discipline. That means that you need to be watching every rooftop. You need to be watching every corner. You need to be watching every open window, every open doorway, every alleyway. MOUT is about a disciplined movement through an environment. So the way that we're going to do this is the first thing we're going to do is we're going to constantly have our weapons pointed at our danger spaces. So if I'm moving through an environment, I want to have my weapon up, and I'm looking over my weapon at all the time. You hear pieing? I'm pieing this, I'm pieing that. What that means is slicing the pie. Slicing the pie in that you have arc, and you're clearing an arc from top to bottom. So you're breaking off chunks into manageable sections. So I'm going to cover this 10, 15 degree arc, and I'm going to cover this one, I'm going to cover this one. I'm going up and down. My weapon is always ready to kill whatever it is that I see that is a threat. Does that make sense to everyone? If I don't see it, I can't kill it. And if I see it, my first reaction is to alert. I think at some point we've all heard ADRAC. First part of ADRAC is AD. Alert, direction, okay, distance. So go ahead, call it out, point it, point at, get your people oriented at it, get every rifle that you can on it, and then defeat it with overwhelming firepower. Okay. Is there anyone that is unclear about the ADRAC report, alert, direction, distance? We've all heard that? Okay. Once you've got done, the next thing you need to do is operate against a threat. You need to get rounds out and move toward contact. You need to close the distance as fast as you can. Next thing you need to do is move to your next space once it's been defeated. You're going to have to do that by moving through the environment. You're going to have to use roadways at some times, but when at all possible, you're going to be moving through backyards, alleyways. Anything that looks like an easy avenue, you can always assume that it is going to be mined, it is going to be IED'd, and it's going to be V-vetted. If it looks like garbage, it's an explosive, and it's trying to fucking kill you. If you see anything, look suspicious, assume it's suspicious, give it a wide berth, call it out as a danger space, and move past it. Alright? Next thing. Once you've actually got a structure that you want to clear, and you've determined that you need to clear it, you're going to be doing it in fire teams. You're going to be doing it in a 2, 3, or 4-man clear. That is going to be up to the fire team leader. Fire team leader is going to be the second man in each stack. He's there to control the stack. The rifleman is going to be the point man. The third person in that stack will be the grenadier. The last person in that stack is going to be the AR. Generally, you're going to start with a 2 or a 3-man stack. 4-man stack is very tough to control in a MOUT, in a CQB environment. So what you're going to do is you're going to have will form up. So for instance, can I get 2-1 Alpha? Can you come up here, please? Okay. Third Patterson, would you have them stacked on this door? Have them stacked on the east side of that door as if you're about to do a 2-man clear, 4-man stack.
Sure, Foreman, everybody behind me.
Okay. You'll see when they stack up, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to set security. The last person in this stack is going to... Jesus Christ. The last person in this stack is going to be watching the rear of the stack. The point man is going to be watching forward. The other 2 rifles are going to be oriented outward at about a 45-degree angle each. They've got interlocking fields of fire and are protecting. They're going to be stacked up close on each other. Everyone move around here. what's going to happen? Fire team leader is going to be controlling his stack and have them identify what structure they're entering, and he's going to call stack up. Point man is going to call 1 set. He's going to call out 2 set. Next person is going to call 3 set. Last person is going to call 4 set or last man set. As soon as the breacher, which is the point man, decides it is time to go, they're going to call breaching, breaching, breaching. On the 3rd breach, and when they get to the B in breaching, everyone knows it is time for that train to leave the station. They're going to go as 1 mass. That is the 4th man's indication to turn around. As soon as they hear the breaching, in that 3rd B, they're all going to move out in 1 mass. We're not going to wait for the first person to move. They're all going to move. They're going to enter the structure. First person is going to go in. They're going to identify strong side of the room. I'm talking about the strong side of the room. It's whatever the bigger side of the room is, the more dangerous side. They're going to call out as they go through. So if it's the left side, they're going to say pitching, going left. The next person is automatically going to go right. Person after that is going to go left. Person after that is going to go right. Okay? That's in a 4-man stack. In a 2-man stack, it's going to be just left and right. In a 3-man stack, it's going to be left, right, left. Right, left, whatever it is, you're going to have 2 people on the weak side of the room. Okay, does that make sense to everyone? You're going to have the stack leader, whoever the fire team leader is going to decide if he needs that 5th man in. He's going to call out 4th man in, and they're going to echo that. 5th man coming in, and they're going to go in, move inside that door, and post, pointing their weapon outward to cover. Okay, so in this case, we're going to be looking at that open door, okay? That is going to be their area of hearing. They're going to identify that there is a danger space there, get their weapon oriented inside it, call out as they're moving. The boardman's going to be the first one in. All right, go ahead.
Go ahead and execute.
Q1 Alpha, go ahead and execute.
Oh, 1 set.
1 set.
2 set.
3 set.
4 set, last set.
Breaching, 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 going left. Doorway,
Right behind you.
clear.
First floor clear. All security.
Security.
Back office. Going up.
We're coming out. Coming out.
Up, going left. Doorway. Pie it. Go.
Going in,
Left clear.
clear.
Alright. Exfil.
Balcony clear.
4 coming out.
One out.
3 out.
Okay. As they come out, they called 4 coming out. They let people outside know how many people they expect to come out of that room. Let people know there's friendlies inside and they're coming out. They communicated with each other as they were moving through this structure. They called out any danger spaces. Is there anyone that has any questions, comments, concerns? All right, we're going to go through this. Fire team leaders, you are going to be the stack leader. Squad leaders, I want each of you get one of these buildings. Get each of your fire teams to go through and stack on one of these buildings. I'm going to walk around and supervise each of you guys, all right?
Paper.
Others, go ahead and get that done.
Alright, Q4 with me.
It's back
Alright,
office, guys.
2-2
Let
with
them
me.
do their thing.
Right,
2-3 on me.
bleeding.
No, some of you tried
Anyone, Bravo,
Bravo.
go ahead
Bravo,
and take this
everything.
first building that Alpha demonstrated on. Yes. Okay, yeah, they should go pretty quick.
Go. that I can hear everyone saying no. Oh my
Take this
god.
one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Guns
locked
up.
up.
Wait, because we got two entrances. I want Alpha stacking up the left, and then Bravo stacking on the right.
4 last set.
So we're gonna pray.
2-6 on 3-1. Lima Charlie, over.
So Corporal Wolf, even though he's Grenadier, he's the point man. You're a team lead for Alpha.
This is the first fucking hurdle. You ready to call out?
One
set.
Clear.
Clear.
Second story clear.
Breaching. Going in, moving left.
Yeah. Do it.
Going left. Building cleared. Three coming out.
One right.
Alright. That's clear.
Clear right.
That's clear.
Door. We're gonna say last man coming out.
That's my name.
Okay.
Even there's two spots in there.
Coming out.
Exit door rear. Alright,
Say
so
last man Alpha
Blake,
coming out.
you would
Rich.
say 4
Coming up. 4 coming out.
Right,
Right.
going out.
And
Let's
for
do it
Bravo,
again.
for
Let's do
say
it again.
last
Four
man
coming out.
Bravo coming
Rear.
out.
Clear.
Last man Bravo coming out.
It's afraid. Well,
Let's
let's do
provide
this again.
security.
Make sure you guys are all standing. Make sure you're standing. Everyone has to be standing when breaching.
Out.
All at the same. There you go.
Last head.
Really can't.
Blanc, get standing.
I can't hear anything you're saying. I can just hear what everyone else is saying. It's really annoying. My ears are bleeding. What?
Cover 27 and 76 through.
What?
One set.
It's 2-7, send it.
They have 30 seconds to finish up their runs, and then we need to get the ball rolling on this.
Yeah, copy.
Again.
Solid copy.
Thank you, sir. One more time, everyone. 2-1, solid copy.
Alright, Dupree, I want you looking right over my
2-1.
shoulder.
Alright, you got about 20 seconds, and then move back to the assembly point.
The block right there, kindly. Nuts the
Correction,
butt to the
move
ball.
back to the
So it's like
sand
we're
table
running
point.
like a 180.
There you go.
So
There you
we're
go.
yeah.
Exactly. Alright. One set.
You guys form back up. So make sure you're calling out which direction you want to go first.
You can go ahead and recondition 3 for now if we're gonna debrief.
I say we either, all of us, including Alpha Company, roll with them, or we either let them handle it and all of us roll with them. Rod.
I'm next to these guys.
This is 2-7 on company net. Interrogative. Can we add an additional VIC for the platoon HQ and company HQ to roll with the supporting effort? Over.
2-7, that's an 8-pounded mass. Stand by.
That fucking.
Aries is 76 on 30.2.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, there you are. Can we get a,
It's fine.
can we get 2 extra unarmed vehicles for
Hold on, Faulkner. I may
HQ,
have an aneurysm.
HQ vehicles?
Oh, I'm not gonna have an aneurysm over that. There is no set order to be in.
Radio check 231.1.
The box is probably 6 on the ground.
Alright guys, head back to the sandbox point.
You want me to play specific right now, or?
Can we not drop this stuff on the floor, please?
Might need that later.
Alright guys,
Yeah, take it.
I
I have no room.
2-7, this is 2-1. Good to go.
This is Thunder Radio check. This is 7-1.
Right, let's start heading back towards the staging area. We get ready to get on some helicopters.
2721 interrogative. Where do you want us to chalk?
Alright, Vix.
I can take that box, man. The Charlie wants to get in the helicopter.
Let's grab the ones that have the FT on it.
Interrogative, we are going straight to the base.
Okay. So don't grab the one that the mark yeah.
Roger that. Alright, Amo, we're heading straight to the base.
Back up as which vehicle will we load in?
Alpha.
Everybody, remember that
we do not have a set point yet.
Roger, so I'm going
to
to
get here.
Vic.
Gotta follow
Hey,
people
Debrief,
around, I
Major
guess.
Lead, get LeBlanc to be on gunner, and I'll have the Corporal Wolf as driver.
Sure you want to switch that?
Company and platoon HQ and a Vic by themselves, right?
Roger, which Vic we
You want to
taking?
get on this first helo.
Alright,
This
copy
one,
that.
M2 on it?
This one right
Yeah.
here?
Alright.
Okay, instead of formation, let's go ahead and chalk up Alpha, then Bravo.
Signing off 30.1
This
on
one?
Convoy net.
This is 22120.
This is our vehicle.
Send it to
Brother.
2.
Do you want us to have a fire team per Vic or just two fire teams per Vic? Yes, sir.
2 fire teams per Vic, a squad per Vic. Get the 250, so
Nah,
2
anyways, like,
as
sorry.
a MRAP and 2-4 has an MRAP. Go ahead and pull them on the road.
So I'll copy 2-2 out.
Patterson.
Are you guys good?
Yep. Cat. 3. 3 minutes.
Someone on the go?
That's a firm. 2-4 will be trailing, 2-2 will be lead Vic. In between, you'll have HQ.
Okay, yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, I was good. Right, guys. I was thinking.
Okay.
Lindbergh. Your ID is 16.
Roger that. Alright, have a 2 main effort. You're going to be heading for
Hey, Bruno.
Chinook standby for.
Yes.
He was right, right?
Roger.
This is Goliath 6 radio, check on frequency 50 over.
That you were driving, right?
This is Vic 3, read you loud and clear on frequency 50 over.
Roger, Vic 3, the rear Vic.
Affirm, Vic 3 is rear Vic over.
Alright, I need you to back up about 50 meters and become Vic 4.
Vic 4 copies.
No one wants to sit up front with me?
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
This is Vic 2, I'm going to be in the rear Vic. Over.
Roger in the IMRA? Or the RQ?
Vic 2, this is Vic 4, I'll be in the MRAP, just to split up a little bit.
Yeah, Roger, good idea.
Okay, you should do see if everyone's ready in vehicles because we need to get them going real quick because there needs to be a delay, obviously, between the two efforts.
Number 2676, you going in with the Chinook.
This is 2-6. I'm with the supporting effort in the vehicles.
Roger that.
Okay, Vix, we need to sign off on Convoy net and get rolling here.
Number 2776, if it hasn't come through already, let's get it.
One signing on to 5-0. Yeah, copy. We're gonna do it. One more check here, and we're gonna.
This is Vic 2,
booking
signing
here.
on 50.
Vic 3 is good to go on 50.
4 ready on frequency 50 over.
Solid copy. Convoy head out.
Vic 1 heading out.
It's a pretty long drive.
We'll get the fuck
Vic
out
4 is Las Vegas, Oscar Mike, over.
I'll have nothing to do with it after that. So you know.
Alright, buddy.
Las Vegas, clear the airfield, over.
Sergeant Falker, are you? You're taking charge.
First Vic, platoon issue. You guys know the route we are taking,
Okay,
correct?
roger that.
Over.
One, you're now in charge of the van. Green, you copy that last.
Vic 1, do you copy?
The Vic 1050, confirm we're going to be following the MSR to 051058, where the road turns northwest. We're actually being cut east-northeast. Link up with the road leading into the airfield before we turn back north. Approximate grid 056 longitudinal grid line. Head behind hill 58.
That's a solid copy. Good job.
Las Vegas, right turn.
Termite, who's communicating with air to tell them to land? Will that be us on company?
Yeah.
Alright,
Company.
roger.
Oh my god. Fucking kidding me? Shit. Who's driving?
Grandma Drumheller is driving.
Jesus
This thing has no fucking braking capabilities.
Probably because you can't see how fast you're going.
I think you understand. I hit the brakes and I lock up the fucking brakes. I lock up the tires and it still takes 100 meters to stop.
Yeah, they aren't negated. See if I get faster.
Las Vegas, moving down.
2-6 on 3-1. All comms, 2 minutes.
Are you guys doing MOUT with the VIX?
Partially, yes. Our supporting effort is utilizing them to secure the areas we're going to be supporting us from.
Say it again.
Our supporting effort is going to be utilizing them to secure their position and the area around it from the area they're supporting the rest of the task force from.
Okay.
Las Vegas entering town. Las Vegas exiting town.
Why is Vic 1 not calling out the entering and exiting towns?
That's a good question.
First Vic going off-road east.
Are we all going off-road here?
Las Vegas turning off-road east.
You guys need to communicate more on the Convoy now.
This is 2-6 back on comms. First Vic turning left.
Second Vic turning left.
Is how slow that Bradley is going on the
Las Vegas turning left on road.
First Vic turning right.
Up the watch position.
Hill east of it, like 53, or one right
No,
by?
3-9.
Okay.
Because I want them in position so they can knock down the AA.
Las Vegas turning right.
627 on 3-1.
First Vic off-road north.
Send it 27.
So we're gonna move to
Second
the
Vic, off-road
through our
north.
fire position.
We're going
Probably
to
best to call in the
still real.
heliborne effort as we're moving up the hill because it takes so long for the Bradley to get up it. Over.
Roger, I'll call in 1 minute 30 seconds. Las Vegas.
Copy that. 7 out.
What's that? It's a major undulation ahead.
Am I hearing gunshots, or is that just...
Hey, this is Vic 2 to all Vics. Do you guys see those contacts?
Call out direction.
We don't have the direction. We don't know where it's coming from. We're just taking fire. Copy that. Keep pushing through. Solid copy. Vic 2 out.
Script 1 turning left uphill.
Epic 26 is Roller 16 interrogated. Do you want us to go ahead and continue down the hill to Hill 39? Or would you like us to hold on the side? Over.
No, continue going down to 3-9. I want you up on 3-9 while those helicopters are coming in so we can cover any AA.
This is Vic 2. I see
Roller
eyes on the
good,
pillbox. Epic 26, 76, 31.
Send it for 2-6.
26 bit advised, the main effort will be landing in one Blue Force tracking mark break. 1 tree, 4 tree, how come?
2-6 copies. Out.
Vic 2, that's a copy on that pillbox. I believe this is abandoned fort. No eyes on contacts at this time.
Is that?
This is Vic 2, I see Vic 1, and we're taking 40 Mike fire, I believe southwest. Copy that. Be advised, I believe it's coming from the town. Let's get up that hill and engage it.
Okay, let's come from the southwest.
Which one going off road?
Alright, I'm gonna go link up with the main effort system on the ground. Time to take Bingham.
Vic 4, what are you engaging?
Alright, Bingham, go with it.
This is Vic 2 holding.
This is Vic 4. We are suppressing a hill to the southeast. Don't have enemy contact over.
Copy.
Cover this rooftop.
Where do you want me to check?
Alright, both Vics, you guys want
Jesus Christ.
close the entire Vic to it.
Make sure you guys have your mags in.
Wait.
The fuck was that?
Vic 1's 40 Mike fire.
We're engaged by a GMG, spread out.
Spread out.
Find it.
You got it.
Where's it?
Vic's taking heavy hits.
Right up to the rooftop.
Right.
Control 1631, we are engaging next to us right this time for the back forward. Solid copy, brawler, support the great, find that GMG. 7, sorry, I got a brawler. 6, 7. Send it for 276. No, having 6, 27.
Grinnell, I need you up on this roof.
Having 6 down this time, yeah. We're getting them up. Right.
Grinnell, can you hear me?
Solid copy. If they come down really low, they should be able
If you guys fucking see that thing, take it out.
Anyone from the air, I'll just that. Over.
Look on the roof of that construction building out there.
One second.
Dagger. Dagger 1-2, 7 on 3-1. Do you copy me?
Having 27 to 76, I'm back in comms 3-1, I'm back up.
Roger. 7 or 6 rather. Looks like the telephone effort waved off. Pretty sure they were engaged by NDA or something. You know what's going on with that?
Roger, I'll find it now. I'm gonna get him to readjust. They'll take to the east of us. They're gonna have to pause us.
Rollo, this is Goliath 6. I need you to find out wherever that fucking GMG is firing from and take it out.
Perhaps north of the beautiful marker.
Having 27 and 76, got Mascaz, east side of the school building.
Yeah, I'm still on.
Red team, where are you?
Roll 1631, be advised we have neutralized one time GMG. Unsure if that was the only target at this time.
Are you with them?
Phoenix 767.
Barlow, where was that thing firing from?
Be advised was on a third-story roof, bearing 235, about 440 meters from Brawler's position. Over.
We got a chopper east.
Roger. Roger. Out.
Brawler 7-6 on 3-1.
That's for Brawler on 3-1.
Any joy with taking the enemy GMG out?
That's an affirm. 1 times GMG has been neutralized. Does not appear as though we're receiving any more GMG fire at this time. Over.
Perfect, good job.
Also be advised I have cleared my gunner hot on any RPGs or other heavy weapons that he identifies at this time. Over.
That's an affirm, Brawler. Have a 6 out.
It's Goliath 6. Tell your guys to cease fire on any targets in the town unless they are being fired on.
Hey, Brawler, ceasefire.
Once these guys go
fire. Alright, I got a man down right here. No, I got a man down on this side of the roof.
Here, so it should get fixed.
Sock on me, so you jump back up.
One more, I need you to go around and look for people.
Keaton, once everyone, your squad's on, make sure they spread out.
I got 2 heavy knights here.
2-2 is
Alright, guys,
part of the
one of you
support
guys are
effort.
up.
He's here with us.
Let's
He
get
went
over
down.
Giants over here.
Thank you. Holy shit.
Where'd I get him?
Left arm.
That's a solid copy, 2-4. Just start engaging as soon as you can.
Ukraine.
Havoc 2, I want to
Red
get some
2,
fire
Havoc
out on
up.
this city. Find context, start shooting.
We're gonna cross the fire.
Solid copy.
Roger, left arm.
Have a 2-6, have a 6, 3-1.
Set up for 2-6.
Once the main effort reaches our position, make sure they move past swiftly just so they don't get mixed up with the supporting effort.
Solid copy. 2-7 is grabbing the assaulting element and taking him in timeout.
Roger.
Confirm, get their names. I need names.
And let's just shoot.
Let's get behind this building now.
Captain, we're taking marksman fire from the town.
Don't fire. Okay, I'm taking fire from the town.
Unless you're about to get hit.
Hey, Dubray, you
All
come.
stations, this is Brawler 1-6. Have eyes on a
Dubray?
machine gun team bearing
Shoot.
210 from Brawler's current position. It is engaging towards the school. Do you want us to go and neutralize that threat? Over.
Brawler 7-6, that's an AFM engage.
Fuck.
3-6.
Hey, can you possibly finish
up patching Edwards here?
Hey, firm.
So I can start getting names down?
Towns.
Captain, be advised I have eyes on the marksman with
Organize a
engage.
reinsert for these, Nope. Connolly, can I grab some morphine?
Yeah, same. Alpha's 1 times KA as well.
Forgot my back there.
Jesus
Wait, this is
Christ.
2-2 on,
Hammer team, what's your
2-0.
Can I grab morphine?
Finally, once you're fixed up, I need some morphine.
Alright, 2-2, let's get inside the school building. Let's go. Get up top.
I might need 2, I'm not sure.
Want me off the gun?
No, hit me one more.
Yep.
Do
Roger.
I have everybody's
Get our
names?
top off.
Make sure you guys
Appreciate it.
tally. Oh shit, sorry. 1K in the bird. Do you know? Yeah, I do need the name if you know who.
Whitmore's coming back upstairs.
Casey's coming
Okay,
sorry,
go.
we have so many.
Send it. Tricky.
Ryan.
Yes.
Lining up targets.
The main effort, they moved around to the south, is that one scene or two more?
Connolly over here.
Are you driving?
Whitmore, Stukas, you guys good?
Hey,
Gives
firm.
new
I'm good,
Okay,
Alpha, we are gonna
Alright, I'm organizing a reinsert for the same LZ, so...
I'm dragging him out. He's getting shot through the door.
Copy that.
You want to drag him in
Yes,
the
sir.
drag him in the store?
Oh, I need that.
Fire in position, let's get some rounds out.
Yep, that's what I've been
Enemy
telling you.
We got bandage up.
Yeah.
You're clear.
Yeah, get you guys up there and start shooting.
Yep, they are.
Ryder.
Can my guy dismount that Vic, or are you just gonna save the Vic?
No, they can. If you want to pull the Vic with the gun up and get some eyes on, that'd be good too.
You want the gun?
If you guys want, you can pull the Vic out. Just
Roll this up 6-3-1.
It's good.
Except for Brawler 3-1.
Sounds like we have a high cal weapon, possible enemy DM, engaging the schoolhouse.
Solid copy.
See if we can scope them out.
Enemy technical. Engaging right now.
Get a 360 and keep your eyes out with the southwest.
Cook, get your binos out. Try and spot some.
You guys need to scan and engage. I'm seeing all sorts of targets out here that you guys should be taking care of.
Havoc 6 is Brawler 1-6. Be advised that technical have lost eyes. Continuing to the north at this time. Over.
Roger, bro.
2-2. When I tell you have your machine gunner on the Vic, open up.
Construction building 327 meters. You have good eyes or you want
Salt.
I can't see shit. I gotta go ahead and Brawler.
Copy 2.
big apartment building 356 southwest.
I come with the Vic. Stay safe with the Vic.
Do you see any contact?
Guys, I got multiple targets out there, about 210, either side of that fucking 3-story building.
You guys don't pull the Brawler. Just pull back with those.
A little bit more. A little bit more.
Better? Yep, that's better.
Supporting effort. We need fire going out. We need to get your AI's head down so that the assaulting effort.
We have a.
Okay.
We got on technical southwest. Should be to the southwest. Out.
Reloading up here. There's all sorts of targets that just aren't being engaged. Like no one's scanning.
Yeah, roger.
Second.
Alright, these guys are finally moving.
Enemy show. Hey, Bravo, put some fire down.
There's a whole team up there through the trees at 210, almost on the dot. 210 through the trees.
Having 6 Brawler 1-6 on 3-1. Be advised that technical was last seen bearing 2-9 from Brawler's position.
No, I don't know if you're gonna be able to.
Main cannon, but the view is obscured. We cannot confirm that the vehicle is down at this time. Over.
Brawler 7-6, roger.
You see him moving west to east?
No, they look fairly stationary. Yeah. I'll put some tracers in the general direction of where they are, but. See where those tracers are going? I can't see them unless I'm in thermals.
Roller 7-6, we're taking Jim Jigs again.
Good copy 6. Scanning at this time.
Getting out of this building before it fucking comes down.
Yeah. Pulling you.
Fuck happened over here?
The mass cast from earlier.
Oh!
Friendly coming in.
Alright, solid copy. We've got people down inside the building. We need to get paramedics. Yeah, solid copy. As soon as you get it up, we're pushing off of here.
Copy that. Let me know when you're
Is that friendly parachuting in?
But I'm stuck here.
What you? It's Goliath 6 on 3-1 UAVs going up. Just think, give me a, yeah, 048068. Is that the grid that I'm looking at? No, it's the grid I'm looking at.
Goliath 6, send a 6 through.
Goliath 6, send it.
Goliath 6, can I get you to spend the UAV out to the outskirts of town, see if there's any technicals so we can get aviation to the scout?
There's a technical on the break. Far west, southwest side of town, outside of town, over a kilometer out.
Roger, southwest enemy technical outside of town. Copy.
It's a Goliath 6, you should be able to take over the UAV camera from your tablet.
Roger that.
Alright, Alpha, let's get the Vic. We walk and fix it. Bravo, let's get downstairs. Let's get next to the Vic. This
What are you
is
seeing right now?
Solid
Yeah,
copy.
Henderson, you up?
Guys on the Vic, we're going to be walking them in.
Wixel, you up?
Solid copy.
I can actually laze it if you want now.
This is Bravo, we're all up.
Captain with me.
Is
we're
Alpha
about-
all good?
Supporting efforts ready to move in. Do you want to follow the HQ Vic, or do you want to do it?
You alright, Dupree?
Solid copy. We'll leave it open then.
Hey, Dupre, check that Vic to
Set
see
it for
if Wolf's
2-6.
good.
About it.
He's good.
Yep, I'm still
Wolf's
good. We're about
he
to move in.
he just responded.
Solid copy. Let's get in the Vic.
Actually, not sure where 2-3 is.
Connolly, are you 2-3? No, I'm 2-2.
Hey, LeBlanc.
Solid
I'll
copy.
have you as access
Alright,
while we
2-2,
do.
2-4, let's move out. Let's walk these Vics in.
Bravo, you copy.
The drone.
Take that.
Yeah, but just hold on. We walk in the next
This is 26031. Brawler, are you guys going to be following us in? Are you going to be staying up here? Over.
260 Brawler 16. Be advised, we can provide whatever support you deem best at this time. Over.
Copy that. Since Alpha Company is going to be here, you stay up here for now, and we'll call you if we need you.
You're good. Copy.
Step forward. It's all good. Alright, let's go.
Alright, 2-2, we're walking to fix it. Let's go.
Hey, fam.
Somebody's bushing that if this is
before
actually
the building?
just right, that it look like infantry contacts.
Alright.
Yeah, do you have a bearing we're going, or straight going?
Alright guys, we're gonna be moving
Yeah,
back
we're
to
straight down.
the schoolhouse.
Roger that.
Right. 76 on comms, 2 mics.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You guys don't get in front of the, you're laying front in front of the vehicle.
Alright, let's move up to that construction building.
Oh, roger.
Where are those guys that were moving up mounted with their vehicles? Alright, I see them, yeah. Let's get up behind them.
Thank you, Winmore.
Contact.
Get back in.
Back on comms.
Welcome back, 6. We're getting it done here.
Roger that, 2-7.
Alright, getting up on the roof.
Alright, we're gonna head down 2 or 3 streets before we move.
Roger.
squads, make sure you check yourselves, make sure that isn't your man down.
Well,
2-3, if you are close to your squad next to that down, we should go ahead and pick them up. Holy fucking shit. Carmona, you still good?
Alright,
Shit, I'm taking
Hey, firm, 2-2, Mike.
Yeah, I'm good.
I just realized it was
Park, you up?
Park screening.
Okay, right over here.
Okay.
Get her treated.
Solid copy 2-1, expedite.
Get rid of the
back downstairs. Goliath 6 UAV's going back up.
Gorman, I got you.
Cover 2676 31.
Send it for 26.
26, be advised, Roller's gonna be coming into town to reinforce you guys.
Solid copy. Please advise him I will have.
No, what are you doing?
IDs on Blueforce tracker.
Roger, they're on that.
Fuck car with DP right there.
Yep.
Not on the roof, I guess.
Brawler, Blueforce tracker 1412 and the road south of it. Multiple IEDs. Over.
This is Havoc, 2-1, Mike, all green.
Copy 1412 on the road south.
There's a bunch of guys in front of that apartment building over there. They're on the street. Yeah, there's tracers coming out from over there as well.
Northwest.
Solid, Havoc 2-3, Mike, what's your status?
Yeah, that white 4-story. There's guys on the street just to the north of that.
Solid copy, good job.
Scanning 40.
Does anyone have a range over to that white building? The near side of it?
Yeah, you are absolutely here.
And you guys got a rangefinder up here?
175, 175.
Yeah,
There you go, good. There we go.
No eyes.
That was a fucking HE.
Yeah, solid copy. Yep, Brawler, on our pods. We also have an AMRAP in the 50. They should be taking the lead on that.
My UAV go.
We have a Green Tracer fire coming from up the MSR 2 west, our third pod. We have bad eyes for our third position. How copy?
No, what the fuck are you doing? God damn it. There's still a bunch of guys right in front of that fucking hotel. Or fucking 4-story. Oh, fuck. Sergeant Major.
Contact down.
Alright, we're moving back to contact.
One more.
One is moving to the west on that contact. I'm down. One, I need you out of this building now.
Sergeant Major.
You're pulling out on the west side.
My UAV got shot down.
6, stand by 2 mics for H report.
I'm very upset right now.
Yeah, we need to do something about that.
Captain 2-6, we secure the bottom floor of our building if you want to proceed to our location. Over.
Roger, I'm on my way.
Bases down.
Where do you guys shot from?
I don't know, it's a headshot though.
Fog. Shit. Stay down.
Where are you? Exactly.
It's down.
Brooks.
Where the fuck was that guy?
Southeast, right there. That courtyard.
Alright, let's move up to that 4-story white building.
Roger.
6, this is 26 on 3-1. Ace report. All green, except one of my squads has 1 times wounded. Over.
Outstanding 2-6, it's an 8 6 out.
You guys coming?
Yeah, we got a lost soldier here.
Yes, Sergeant Major.
Are you in comms with your team lead?
I've got no radio contact whatsoever. I tried to call my leader, but I had no answer.
Alright, if you're not able to get in touch with your team leader, get in touch with your squad leader and get their position.
Okay. Sergeant Major.
Now they should be supporting you shortly. Were fucking spectacular. That worked out really great.
Yeah, I'll just be fine.
Roger that.
I don't think I'll
That's correct.
doubt companies' decisions again.
Alright, let me just get my 240 and the assistant up top. Ash, you're going up too with that MOUT. I want you up there. No, you're good.
Okay.
Is that an enemy?
Havoc 2-6 is Brawler 1-6. Be advised, the compound grid 043066. It's going to be the northern quadrant. The elements of Havoc 2-3 are just to the north of that compound. We do have eyes on enemies in that compound, however they have secured to our gun. Over.
Roger that. I'll
Getting
get
shot at
2-6 once
over
down.
here from the fucking east.
Yeah, Roger, I'm trying to scan, but I can see it.
You guys need to get a couple of fucking guys looking east, southeast. There's still guys over behind us.
West? West? I'm moving west. It's gotta be close.
Yep, send it. Oh, we're just holding down now. We're the supporting asset.
There's a little burst southeast, gonna lead up.
Contacts on the alleyway to the east-southeast, moving on friendly.
There they are.
We got it to the side.
may move.
Yeah, I'm down to you guys.
I got contact down to the east side. Moving in front.
Taking fire south.
Yeah, there's contact almost direct south over here.
Sergeant Dubois, I need a medic, vote, please.
Now I think I'm getting shot at from southwest.
Roger, yeah, eyes over there.
God damn it.
Brawler 1.
Did they not clear that tower out?
Jennifer Brawler on 31.
Break, this is Goliath 6 on 3-1. There was a fucking guy that just dropped about 4 guys on this fucking white story in that fucking prayer tower. You need to get some guys up there and clear it out.
Squad 6, is that the one to the east?
Yes.
Roger, I'm on my way.
I got eyes.
Contact east, southeast.
The alleyway.
Be advised.
Interrogative Brawler 1. Has your dismount team cleared as you move west on that ASR?
Contact down in that alley.
As we take contact, over.
But.
Two guys.
Keep your head down, keep your head down. I'm finishing up on code.
Black smoke on their position.
Yeah, solid copy. Alright, moving straight to Brawler's position.
This is good job. On the roof. Hey, Colin. Stay where you are.
Past that red and white umbrella. Thursday evening. Outbound to the left. See contact up there.
There's a friend there.
I think we're taking fire from west as well.
Hammer and anvil up on the roof. How you guys doing?
This is 2-6 on 3-1. Be advised 2-7, and the main effort are taking fire from the military compound to their northwest. Is there any way we can get some fire support on that area? Over.
Roger, it'll be a couple of minutes, and I'll try and see if I can get the A-10 around.
Belay last. Be advised, friendlies have already entered the compound. Sorry about that. 6.
Roger, 2-6.
Engage them, Everett.
He's on the trees. He's by those little trees
Here, Edwards,
on that yard.
some boxes, and then do you still have some injuries?
Just behind that dead. Oh.
Yeah, I'm betting he's left on.
Too far.
Glide 6 is 7-6. You still on that top floor of the white story building?
It's affirmative.
Are you able to fire a 2 or 3 HE into that tower or unable to climb it?
Yeah, you need to get everyone out of it because it might come down.
Fuck, I'm taking 5. Accurate 5.
Southeast.
152.
Glide 6, you clear the fire.
Savik 2.
Coming up. Is there a medic up here?
I'm a medic.
Fuck, I just got hit by a fucking sniper.
Bandages. Hit. Well, he needs them too.
Contact guy.
I got shot by a fucking sniper somewhere.
Get up on the roof.
You go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bandages.
Got a group of guys on the left side of the hospital.
Yeah, I got the whole team.
Left side of the hospital.
Somebody over here.
Hey, push up on that fucking wall. What are you doing? Towns.
Towns, move.
Oh, get bandages. Alright.
Bearing 249er. 249er. Coming around that corner.
Jesus Christ.
Reloading.
Coming out.
Yeah, Alpha, you guys still
Sergeant McAllister, I was
Havoc 6, Brawler 1-6, Reference Blue Force, Mark 1433, marked another IED on the right side of the road there. It's the north side of the road, over.
1-4, tree, solid copy, bro.
South of town, is there anything up there? But I did a quick scan and I don't see anything, but
not that I could see.
Okay.
Looks like we got a little bird up there right now.
Hey, can someone confirm with me?
Alright.
This is 2-2 solid
Did you not bring your thermals?
Hey, Alpha,
He doesn't need
if
to
the
stay
driver
in the
wants to
drive.
get out, get out of the thing, fight security.
By the Vic.
If you need spare M9 mags, I'll put them on my backpack for you.
Contact to request.
That's what happens when you bring a shotgun. Better blast someone in the face with it before we get done.
Shit, they can climb.
Contact spring.
I need ammo, cook.
Two six off comms, 2 bikes.
Ammo.
No, I don't. There's nothing on that roof that I can see.
Have you got earplugs on?
Cover 27, that's how to say, so what's your position?
2 boxes of buckshot in my back.
My position is in Sector Charlie, specifically 043065.
043065, Roger, be advised, reference CTAP Mark 1 tree, 46. Break. West side of that road, there's a 2-story marker building. We engaged roughly about 12 contacts in that position. And there are more.
I wonder if we should move to the roof.
Phoenix, be advised, the LZ is marked on CTAP as 1436.
Where's Whitby at?
Wait, say that again.
Over here, sir.
When are you doing your mid-mission debrief?
I wasn't told to do one.
Yeah.
I can conduct one if needs be. I was just gonna do a major debrief on the end of this.
The FTX cycles are sandbox at the beginning of the FTX, mid-mission debrief in the middle, and then debrief at the end.
Right. Do you want me to hold on debrief mid-missile?
Not if you don't have a plan to continue on afterwards.
Okay.
Just finish with it and do your normal debrief.
Roger.
It's all copy, Phoenix.
150.
You take any fire, bug off, we'll pick a new LZ.
Got about 150 rounds left.
Alright, even though.
Send it.
Alright, Thunder. That's affirmative, just about to call on that.
That's correct. We're just holding security right now.
Copy, eyes on.
Brawler 1, this is 27, interrogative, what was that? The explosion, over.
27, this is Brawler 16, I believe it was an RPG from this shanties, just toward the left-hand side. My team's moving to clear them out this time.
Roger. 7 out.
Fuck is that?
Pop past that red wall, red and yellow wall.
Okay, right by the palm tree.
Yeah.
It's a Goliath 7, be advised, I've got enemies coming out of the factory complex on the far northwest edge of town.
Yeah, be careful.
Hammer team.
You push up on that wall, Lieutenant! What?
Is the drone up there?
The drone got shot down.
Cover 27 to 76.
I have one of my suppressors about 600.
This is 27.
27, report back when your objectives are cleared. We'll discuss what to go from there.
Edwards, can I get a count?
We're going to be hitting Delta within 10 minutes, over.
Perfect, 276 out.
Heavy 6, Bolabongo 16, be advised, previous IC at Mark 1433 suddenly exploded. Minor wounds, but no casualties. Threat, or ID is no longer a threat. Over.
Roger, bro.
We are green on AT. Hard copy, 2-4 out. 2-4 B5, we do have ammo in the Vic.
If need be, yeah.
There's some friendly staying.
Yeah, what's up, Bradley? What's that?
Just make sure you're IDing your contacts.
Yeah, he's clear right now. He's
guiding, I mean, not ID.
Yeah, that's fine. Just make sure you keep in mind his compound. But he's good. We can move.
The guy popped down.
More to the right by about 75 meters, running down the ASR from the factory complex.
Hey, I need a medic.
For that factory complex in the north. Tracers out.
Copy that. Good job, sir.
Corporal, be advised.
Need morphine?
Morphine?
Alright.
Where's that fucking sniper?
I'm hit. Contact's down.
Shit.
We're going DM. Unknown number remaining behind the walls. Might have just saw that DM. Check out these stairs. I'm just stealing them from you today. Hey, wait. There is.
Make sure you guys don't stray up too far from this compound. We need to hold security here.
In that factory.
This is 2-2. Solid copy that. Alright, Colin, we're going downstairs. We're linking up with Bravo and Alpha. Copy that.
I'm gonna start at the bottom and work my way up.
Copy that. Me and Colin are. Solid copy.
Copy that, Brad. Go to work on that.
Torso. Right leg.
Oh, you guys got him? Alright, copy that. Let's provide security.
Did you fall?
No, Chef. There's one in the building in one of those tin shaft windows.
Roll SF6 to
west, northwest.
That's for Brawler 131.
reference C10 mark 1444. We're going to be bringing in Thunder to engage with a shotgun, burst the gun, so looks like we have an enemy DM in that position.
Bearing 300.
Roller copies 1444.
The end room of the tin built of the tin jacks.
Behind us? Or just that way?
Yeah, I've heard a couple.
Got multiple contacts coming out of the buildings at 300 factory complex.
Oh, that's an MG.
MG's down.
And that is as follows: VA Type 1 control, heading from IP Sierra north, offset left, distance 2 clicks, 20 meters ASL, building occupied with enemies. Target coordinates 040066. Be marked by laser. Friendlies are 200 meters east. Stand by for remarks.
What is that?
Say again?
Roll, let's have a 6-3-1.
Solid copy. Target is building occupied with enemies. Soldiers. Target coordinates.
Roll, be advised, reference Blue Force 1446.
Marked by laser. Friendlies are 200 meters to the east. Stand by for remarks.
Tally 1446 041067.
Roger, 1446. We've got a stream of enemy squads coming out of that position. Do you want to move the vehicle up on your dismounts, clear that area? Looks like most of them have been taken out, but just still stop them coming in.
Roller copies.
Contact down for the factory complex.
Roger, 6 out.
Requesting feedback.
Report to sniper 301. Report to sniper.
Let him have it.
Whippy, have
I don't have eyes on.
Roll, let's have a 6. Pop green smoke to your location. Cats coming in. We have contact south.
Roller copies.
Ready to call 30. Continue.
Copy that. Once you have the big come closer to the compound.
Watch to the west for some fireworks, boys.
Go down.
Negative, it's a 2-story gray building. Marking by laser.
West, I just saw someone running across.
Hey, Trish. Scott.
Yep.
Town you guys, I am going down with medic right now. Driver back.
I'll walk for you. It's C-Tab marker.
Sorry, Thunder, be advised, those are on C-Tab markers going to be at 1449er. It's going to be about 200-300 meters farther than that.
Giving you guys the wrong grade.
Steve, I still contacts coming in from the south. Looks like they're heading to their west.
Copy that. We'll be marking by lays. Call 30.
No eyes on.
That.
I'll be you. Down the road.
Continue.
Right south in the alleyway. There was someone moving down there.
Stop running. Where's that son, bro?
Havoc
That's
6,
on, bro.
27.
Having 27, sub 6 ended.
Thunder, wave off, wave off.
Havoc 6, this is Brawler 1-6. Be advised, we assumed the gas strike had already been performed, so we moved the vehicle up to the north. The cats landed on
Let's
our
go.
previous location.
We're going to Brawler's
Cats
position.
did strike our previous location. Over.
Yeah, Roger Brawler, I'm working on it now. How far away were you from that strike and are there any casualties?
Stand by.
I believe so. You're pretty close to Brawler. I think.
6, be advised, that strike was 40 meters from our current position. We have no casualties at this time. Over.
Roger Brawler was not meant for there. I'm gonna readjust and sort out what that problem with that was.
Good copy, 6. Interrogative, are we clear to go ahead and proceed to the factory compound, Blue Force 1446, and clear that out?
That's an AFM, Brawler.
Brawler copies.
Brawler,
Bernard, where are you at?
Question, interrogative, do you have your laser on in your vehicle?
Six, that's a negative. Over.
Roger that.
Mounted.
Bro, this is Goliath 6. He does it. It's on. I watched them call that airstrike in on like 2 different positions, like wrong spots.
Yeah, that was what was going on with that.
Let's hop out. I'm gonna grab some fucking 40mm out of the back before I get out.
We're pushing into this building on the south side of the compound. Yeah, I got Ben's in it. Building.
Bro, this is Goliath 6. Open up your hatch for me real quick.
Be advised that the compound is clear.
Roger, Goliath.
Brawler 7-6, once that factory complex is clear, fall back to the standby break.
Can you hear me?
Fall back to Havoc 2's
Alpha,
Blue
go
Force
ahead and
marker
move to
location.
the compound to your direct west.
That's
Clear
your
those
reports.
2 relays out real fast.
Taken for Brawler 131.
Yes, I can hear you. Major, yes.
Do you have someone monitoring CAS net?
No.
Okay. All right.
The 7-6 ready to check true.
This is 2-7, I got you loud and clear.
Marker out. Brawler 7-6.
Set for Brawler.
Brawler be advised, once the
Moving
factory
over here
complex
to
is
the
secure, fall back to
west
Havoc
southwest.
2's Blue Force marker location. Roger.
Yeah, fuck you.
Where are they coming from, north or south?
Southwest.
Roger that. I tally you West 044065.
That's an AFM Brawler, northeast quadrant.
Good copy.
Roger, Havoc 6 out.
Alright guys, once you guys clear that out, we're moving back on mountain out.
46.
I'm just watching this area.
Havoc 6, this is 2-7. Be advised, we are about 80% clear of Sector Delta, over.
Roger that, 2-7. Same order goes to you. Once you're clear of that objective, fall back to Havoc 2's Blue Force marker. Great break. 044065.
2 friendlies crossing.
Copy.
Alright guys, mount up. Interactive.
Bro, this is Goliath 6. You need to actually clear all these buildings in this factory complex. This is where they had a bunch of fucking squads of enemies coming out from about 20 minutes ago.
Roger, you want us to go ahead and clear the complex about 90 meters to the northwest as well?
Yeah, roger. These 2 gray buildings just to the west, and then the factory buildings to the northwest.
We're clearing these ones first.
That's a good copy, Goliath. My team's on as we speak.
Clear. Push on next.
Come over here, Ben.
Last man out.
That cat. Who's that?
Reset.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Alright, I think this is the last building now.
Did you guys clear this?
Red team to stay with the Vic and provide security. Me and
Are you good to go,
Benson?
Benson?
Yeah, thanks.
Roger. I think I'm getting the hang of this one more. Shut that door. Hey. Yeah. Hey, Farm, I'll keep an eye on that.
Deacon, you got one?
I'll say again.
Those two,
Havoc 2-7 to 7-6. What's the situation on that objective?
Sector Delta is 90% clear, just a few more, or one more block it looks like.
Roger. Havoc 6 out.
we don't need, it's a hay shoot, we don't need to go up it. Ben, you'll fucking die when he falls through. We got it on our way.
Was it clear?
Yeah, it was clear.
Red's providing security with today.
Gotta clear it out.
Hey, Firm, we had to come in from the west side of the compound. One more, I'm with you.
Okay.
Are all the doors locked?
So far.
Jesus.
Perfect place for your shotgun.
Ben, there is nobody
Is
to
this a
shoot.
place for shotgun? Is this a three-story or is this a... Be advised that, my two-story can't open because, all the doors are locked. The compound is clear.
Room's clear. Clear the roof. Going out and right.
Left.
Alright.
Right's clear. Alright, Bravo, that should be good. You should be good to mount back up and roll out.
We're all our copies. I'm gonna get my dismount team mounted up right now. Over.
Roger, out. Moving back to them, right?
Havoc 6, this is Brawler 1-6. We are en route to your position at this time. Over.
Solid copy, Brawler. Cover 26, 76. True one.
Send in for 2-6.
26, let's break you down off the roof, head to the ground floor. We're gonna be in Mountain.
Solid copy.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's an IED to your front left. So I highly recommend you back up.
Yes, definitely.
Havoc 6, this is Brawler 1-6. We are just outside the compound at your current location.
Roger, if you want to dismount, bring all you guys inside the compound for debrief.
Did we not?
Yeah.
Alright, 2676, just give me a nature formation, no one's down from that.
This is 2-1 Mike. I
At
got
least
2
two
men
down
down
from
by
that.
hostile
North
IED.
is watching west.
Was that IED not
CLS
marked?
personnel only. CLS personnel only. Alright. Medic has him. Back off.
6, 2-1's good. 2 men down. Patching them up now.
Roger, 26.
Sergeant Strahan, I got 2 men down. That's negative, I got another one.
27 is 2-3, be advised, reach the compound, holding here, over.
Alright guys, hold here, fighting the security point. Are we doing security or are we just holding?
Just hold.
Wants to line up?
Right. Yeah, going just holding here.
Line up behind me, guys.
Alpha Bravo, give me a
Alright,
pretty
get the
line behind
wounded
me.
up and then come in to the center of the compound here.
Make it nice and pretty.
It's Goliath 6 on 3-1. Is it index?
5-6, that's an 8 from me.
You need to make sure you transmit that on all frequencies.
Alright, let's flip around 180 and line up next to them. Yeah, my bad.
I was looking at that going,
How copy?
One of us is wrong.
Glad 676, solid copy.
Go ahead, jump
Goliath 6 out.
Corporal Wolf.
We could have invited Convoy to
Do they even call it
join
FTX
up with
yet?
us.
Is it?
Repack your mags if you haven't already.
It's what I thought.
Alright, NX. We're meeting in this.
Alpha Bravo, index,
Do
index,
not-
index.
Do not disconnect.
Lucky
Do not. Don't.
Do not DC.
Do not
I say
refrain
do
from.
not DC.
Don't disconnect.
Crouch.
Yeah.
Work today. Sergeant was like over there is bugged. He's tried every fix.
Rizzo,
It may
let's line up
require-
single fire on the left of Alpha.
Did he escape and go to ace options and then head bug fix?
Yep, he's tried crouching, ace options.
If
everything.
fixing head bug doesn't work, he needs to either just tell him to respawn and fucking get teleported back over here since we're index.
What did he say?
Can you prep?
Oh.
Say again?
No, negative.
Behind me, Rizzo.
Come line up here.
There you go.
What was the man's name? I think it's
2-3 weapons on
I
safe.
did too.
initial report or something, and then.
Now I want you guys to condition 4.
Yeah, make sure you remove your mags.
Copy.
Place it on your
Move your mags.
What is it? It's just what? Combat zone?
Condition
You
for
said
your
that?
weapons.
I didn't say anything.
Did you tell them to do that?
Do what?
Take their mags out and shit?
Do
No.
not take your mags out.
Yeah, don't do that, guys. What are you doing?
Disregard.
Fuck.
Put your mags back in. Put your weapons
Disregard.
Fuck.
Told you.
Disregard last.
I know I advise you to keep your mags in. I
Yeah.
don't know why you decided to go back on that now.
My bad. Parker, can I get blood again?
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, we got everyone here. Brawler, you all here?
Rollers all accounted for.
Havoc 2, you all here?
They from Havoc 2's all here.
Major, some major? Yep. Yes. Okay. Alright, so as we've gone over today's FTX was to see how you guys done in a CQB environment, as long as well as you handled MOUT. From what I saw, being mostly in an Overwatch position, it was pretty damn good. I haven't really got many faults to pick up on other than spacing. My only concern is once the support and effort got into their initial position, there were way too many guys bunched up, and it clearly showed when one of you took a 2 or 3 or a 40 mil, and it took out around about 6 to 8 guys. And even after that, the spacing was still not great. Make sure that in any situation, especially in MOUT, that you have the correct spacing so that if a grenade or a GMG comes to your direction, that if it's going to land near you, it doesn't take out everyone around you. It's just common sense. Make sure you're well aware of your spacing between others. Other than that, it was a good convoy work from the supporting effort, and also from the air assault effort. It was really good in getting in quick, taking the fight to the enemy. So that's all I've got to say for now. Santram, very much for your initial sandbox. I learned something, and I hope everyone else here did as well. If you need to go to Santram for any kind of MOUT questions or anything like that, I'm sure he'll be happy to answer them. If not, forward up to your squad leaders, and they'll answer them for you. Major Drummer?
Yeah, I got a couple things. Whoever was in charge up on that roof, every time something started shooting, everyone shifted and dropped their sectors and went to wherever the shooting was happening. Why don't you guys get a skull circle? Bring it in a little bit more.
Skull circle.
And if there were multiple people in charge up on that roof, they needed to take charge and assign sectors on that rooftop. Like I said, everyone dropped their sectors every time someone started shooting. That's unacceptable. I know it was some weapons guys, because I know I saw a 240 and Javelin when I was first up there, and then I'm pretty sure one of the rifle squads came up there at some point. And just the whole time I was up there, every time someone started shooting, almost everyone dropped their sectors and just moved to wherever the shooting was happening. And that resulted in a lot of people getting shot because we started getting shot at from the sectors that had been dropped. Whoever the leadership is up on a fucking Overwatch position like that, you need to assign sectors and make sure your guys are keeping on them even when shooting starts in another sector. Shooting past friendlies. I am getting so fucking tired of having to bring this up. Someone was on the middle of the rooftop shooting past friendlies when people were moving all around them. There's no excuse for that. Move to the fucking edge of the rooftop to shoot, or don't shoot. That CAS mission that went FUBAR, why was there no coordination? I sat there and listened to the whole thing and then watched Brawler's position get strafed by an A-10. Like, where was the communication between the task force commander and the JTAC on that?
He was right next to me. We called it in for 1449 in Blue Force. I don't know if there was miscommunication up or down.
I readjusted my my coordinates, my C-type marker, and there was some miscommunication on which C-type marker I had updated it to. My fault.
Like, that needs to not happen.
Roger that, Major.
That's all I had.
Roger, Assault Major.
I've got nothing. Major has already addressed all the concerns I had.
Okay. Staff Sergeant Ryan.
Yeah. I just wanted to say great job from Havoc 2. Once we got into the with the supporting effort up on the Overwatch, the clumping was an issue. Once we got that sorted out, I liked the volume of fire once we got going. Those were two of the big things. The rest is not test result.
Some first class one.
Task force level, I guess. Thanks for Brawler for spotting IEDs for us and all that. But everything else will handle in platoon level debrief. And thanks to the helicopter support in the beginning and getting us our 2 squads there safely. Appreciate that. That's it.
First Lieutenant Whitaker.
Nothing for the task force.
Chief Sapper.
The only thing I have is make sure you know what you're doing whenever you're coming up to my helicopter after you've called for reinsert. Don't just run up to my helicopter right whenever I set down and be like right at the door. That's wrong. You know it's wrong as well. Most of us have gone to air assault school. If you have not, you learn it no suit as well. You do not run up directly to the door of the helicopter. You wait. You come in from the correct angle for the aircraft, and then you request permission to board. You do not just jump on board. Add anything from a PFC to a sergeant do it today. It's wrong. That's all I've got, sir.
Roger that, Chief. If anyone needs a refresher on Air Assault School, you are free to just join in on any class. You don't need to not have the qualification to attend. So if you think that you're lacking in your Air Assault School, make sure you sign up for a new class. Lieutenant Morris.
Negative, sir.
Lieutenant Bernal.
Yep, good.
Have I missed anyone? Okay, I'm gonna pass down general comments. Sunshine.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We were ordered to a position where we were consolidated with Brawler. In the future, some sort of SOP as to how we would distribute ourselves with their dismounts could be useful. We could maybe integrate working with Brawler a little bit in some of our trainings, because I really didn't have any good idea of who I was supposed to interface with their dismounts, or how we would disperse security while we were ordered to consolidate on that position. And I had one other thing. There was a couple times where I heard at least one maskcast where there were people sitting there kind of bullshitting with each other. You know, your buddies just got fucking blown up. It's not a time for fucking joking around. That is unacceptable. That's all I have, sir.
Where's that son? Chief Economic areas related.
Yeah, 2 things. One was battle buddies. There was a lot of the time there's people running off around corners and around buildings on their own, getting hit or blown up by a grenade or an IED, and then being left there alone because they weren't with their buddy and no one knew they were gone. So that's an issue. And mods. Check your mods. I had to kick up to 5 people today because they were running mods they were not supposed to, or they were running wrong versions of the mods in our mod pack. That's all.
Okay. There's a big post in command announcements that I made about a year ago about mods. Still stands, and if I find out who it is, I will be looking down to fix it. So let's make sure that when you join the server, I know there's just been a recent ArmA update, and that might lead to a few problems. However, make sure that when you join a server, you have got your mods cleared and ready. Because, like I've said many times before, we will happily leave you out of an operation if you fail to do that. Alright, has anyone else got any comments or questions? Okay. Alright, you guys are cleared to disconnect. Make sure that when your reports are sent up,